guys, this is Wild Horse Studios, and I am super excited to finally be able to show you my new studio. So those of you that maybe don't follow me on Instagram, I left my job painting at Stone Horses, and I moved down to be closer to my family. And as part of that, I am kind of getting back into doing customs again and painting my own stuff. And I now have an actual studio to work in instead of just a random room. So I'm excited to be able to show it to you. It's not completely done yet, but it's functional at this point. So I'm excited to share it with you guys. It's cold outside, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so inside we have main door. And then we have everything else. It's like such a big space for me. I'm so used to being cramped in like a room or having to work inside of my apartment. So to have all this space and have it to be such nice light is really kind of just different for me. So I'm still trying to figure out exactly the best way to put everything, but it's getting there. So we still don't have all the decorations and stuff up, but it's all, we repainted it all before we brought everything in here. So all the paint is all fresh and new. So the story of this place, this house used to belong to an artist that now lives next door. And so when they owned this house, he wanted a place to be able to do all of his artwork. So they took the old garage, and that's not attached to the house, and turned it into his art studio. So they found this really beautiful ceiling, which I love. They redid all the floors, they put a heating system in it. They changed the garage door out so that it lets in a lot of light. It's really nice. So I will show you guys around. So we'll kind of get started. So we have garage door. It's got a whole like locking system on it, so that it can't easily be opened from the outside. It's all locked. These three windows we're talking about getting replaced because something happened at some point before we moved in that caused these three to not look quite like the rest of them. I think we said the seal was broken on those. So we're talking about maybe fixing that, but it's not hurting anything. So then we put these shelves up here. I've got body models on those three shelves. Stablemate bodies are in the tubs down here. I've got model horse show stuff on the top, tack making stuff on the top because I don't use it that much. Sculpting supplies is kind of over here. He's in here for repair, so he's just there. Spray booth filters, boxes, these are more bodies. And then this is all like painting supplies, primer, pastel brushes, extra paint brushes, all that kind of stuff. Down here has like just some other painting supplies, bases for some horses. That's an empty tub from moving horses in, moving resins in basically. The resins I don't keep out here. I keep them in my bedroom unless they're being worked on, but yeah. And then I've got sanding supplies down here, extra trash bags. So this is kind of like my sculpting area. We are gonna switch this table out for a longer one so I have more space over here. And then this one will get moved underneath the spray booth. But we've got table here, sitting gem twist that's been in progress forever. And when I moved, his tail broke. So I have to redo his tail or fix it. So this is kind of the stuff that's sort of in progress. This is the one I'm hoping will be my NaMoPaiMo horse for this year. That's the plan anyway, right now. I did break my finger a couple of weeks ago. So I have to go to a hand surgeon this coming week. and we'll see what he thinks we should do about it, because that will determine whether I can actually do that horse or whether I have to pick something else. So I haven't signed up yet, just in case. And then I have this cute little foal that my friend Stephanie sculpted. I'm working on getting him lifted so that he's actually like flying. Got some micros here being prepped. This guy I really love. He's a Santa cast quarter horse. But I bought him as a body. He needs some help. He's got some broken legs and needs stripped and all that. And I have Wiggly Horse over there, who I have stuff to do to finish him, but I have to, now he's at the point where I need to like sand him and get him painted before I can actually go through and fuzz him. But yeah, that's something my chaotic brain came up with one day, and now he's there. And I have a little Django custom that I need to fix a couple things on down there. Sculpting tools, cup for whatever, bins for rubbing alcohol. I think those are command strips under there too. Tags, sandpaper, files, you know, all kinds of sculpting stuff, and that's why the sculpting stuff is up here so that it's easy to reach down here. Have a picture of my horse on the wall. And then this is gonna go up on the wall somewhere, as well as these, like, that's a half of a standing drafter and a Palouse that's was never put together. I'm gonna hang them all up on the wall somewhere. And then this is painting station. So I have these out because I was working on stall science recently. I don't usually paint with those on the models, but I've got nice long table here, and then I put a short table on the other side. So all my brushes are just kind of everywhere. Like I said, it's functional. I can work out here, but like the organization is still a bit in progress. Got my horse shelves over in the corner of the in progress stuff. So the Hamilton and these two belong to other people. This one, I think it will be finished in the next couple of days. He'll probably be finished by the time I get this video out. Splash Bristol, that's based on this horse that James Alliston rode. He's a Tricaner. Some other like random minis that I'm not sure what I'm doing with. A Vallegro that I intended to do best customs contest horse years ago and never got around to. So he's just chestnut right now. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him. This one was another one that I started as a best customs contest horse, and then they changed the rules about not being able to change the mane. So she's just been in progress. I'm working on her very slowly. That's a Toon Hoof inspired custom. He's started. He's got a ways to go too. And then I have Mystery Horse up here that I'm not ready to share yet. So yeah, got lots of space to work and paint, and also watch shows on my computer while I paint. Like I said, it's got heating and air conditioning in here, so, and it's well insulated, so it's comfortable like all the time, which is great. I still freaking love the ceiling in here. It's so pretty. And my hope was that like I'd be able to have a NaMoPaiMo painting party in here, but I don't know if that'll happen this year. I'm not quite sure that we're comfortable with having other people over right now. And then in this corner will be the airbrushing, spraying kind of area. My dad went through and vented it outside for me, so he put a hole through the wall, which is tough because that wall is brick on the outside. So he put a hole in the wall for me, vented the spray booth outside. He had it plugged in down here, but I'm gonna use those plugs for something else, so I plugged it in up there. So spray booth, like I said, it'll This will go away because it's kind of seen better days. Doors are broken, the table doesn't slide out anymore. I mean, it's been through a lot, it's been moved a lot. So that will get replaced with this shorter table over here. So we'll have a short table that can sit on. That's the compressor and I use it to clean the airbrush. It's a jewelry cleaner, airbrush cleaner on the ground with some popsicle sticks and stuff that I use to mix paints. I've got my light over there in the corner. With how light it is in here and with how much light I'll get through the door here, I don't know if I'll need it, but it's there for now. But like I said, there's still some organizational things to figure out as I go, but so far pretty happy with it. Oh, my dad gave me a tiny shop vac so that I can sweep up my mess from dremeling horses apart and also sweep up the random bugs that come in because it's nice in here. But yeah, I just really wanted to be able to share it with you guys. I was hoping that it would be like done by the time I shared it, but it's really honestly pretty close to being finished, so it's good enough for me. Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm very excited for it. I think it'll be a really nice space to work in too. I'm planning to get this up before NaMoPaiMo. I'm hoping to get it up actually on my birthday in another week or so, from when I'm recording this. And yeah, then I'll have hopefully NaMoPaiMo videos to share with you guys as I work on little scamp over here, or maybe something else, depending on whether we have to wrap my hand up or not. But yeah, and don't worry about my hand. It's actually been broken for like 3 weeks, and I didn't even notice until I went to the doctor for something else. And I was like, hey, like, I kind of hurt this finger a few weeks ago. Like, it doesn't bother me, but could you look at it? And she was like, sure. And then she looked at it and she's like, it's crooked, so we should x-ray it. So yeah, it's been an adventure. We'll see what they want to do with it. But so my hand may or may not be wrapped up for all my NaMoPaiMo videos, which will make NaMoPaiMo extra challenging this year. But I am determined to be able to do it, even if I have to do something small, even if I have to do it by hand. I'm gonna do something because I've actually finished it every single year, and I'm determined to do it again, even if my hand's messed up. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.